what I'm going to say, and then we will see about the camel.
Sure.
This is not a treasury. The legend only, local people believe that there was a treasure hidden in the urn, you see, on the top. And they tried with their guns to break it down. You see some holes all around? Little they knew how important was all this facade. Treasure for humanity, because patrimonial heritage is protected by UNESCO and for children. All right, this is a mausoleum. It's a burial ground and royal. And what is the most important, it's carved from top to bottom. From top to bottom, that's how they carved all their tombs. They went from top to bottom. So they carved steps to reach up, scaffolding to reach up. All right? It's because they don't have much work. Never they were like that. To be in the ravine and selling, never. And here, look how they are grouped. They are nervous because not much tourism. Anyway, this is the amazing thing about it. It is all monolith. When we say monolith, it's a whole block of rock, and they started carving from top to bottom without doing the slight mistake. Otherwise, it was gone. They found the perfect place for it, to be like that, you know, well protected from the wind and water, but they did extra things to protect from the water. Like, look how it goes deep, like framed, and the top, when it rains, the water comes like a waterfall. It doesn't touch much, you know, the facade. Yeah, and there is a water channel on top, a water channel horizontal, so that water would run from there away. So, because water is what erodes Petra. And a lot of touching of people, that's why they don't allow any more people to go in. Now, the latest excavation revealed that they are deep down some tombs. If you approach there, you see the metal bars, you see tombs. So first were the tombs, and then at the time of Aretas IV, the last days of Herod the Great, the time of Jesus Christ, yeah, that's from 9 BC until 48. That's the time period of Aretas IV. Most of the monuments of Petra, the important ones, were made, like the treasury, the theater, one of the great temples south. It's Aretas IV. So this they dated end of the 1st century BC. So how they know it's Aretas IV? Because if you look at the pediment, the lower order, there is like a carved sign on the top of it, the triangle. This is a solar disc, wheat ears, and there are two cornucopias crossed, This was minted on the coins of Aretas IV. That's how they say it is at the time period of Aretas IV. Dance of Salome, his daughter was married to Herod Antipas. He had to divorce her to marry Herodias. That's the one, Aretas IV. At the time of St. Paul in Jerusalem, he was at the time, there was an Aretas king. They mention about him in the Bible, Aretas. Yeah? Now, all the facade, as I said, it's all carved one piece, and too much of the Greek influence, especially the Ptolemies of Egypt. Ptolemies of Egypt, just to remind you, Cleopatra was of the Ptolemies, descendants of Alexander the Great. So that is the influence they had from the Greeks, and definitely a Greek architect was brought here asking him to help, you know, to give the design. But locals carved. It's very easy to carve. It's sandstone. And the scaffolding, probably the holes you see right and left. At the center, it's Isis. At the center, she's Isis. And she's surrounded by Amazons as protectors. But at the two back, they are the two victories. The lower order, right and left, the horse riders, they are children of Zeus from a mortal mother, and they are the Dioscuri, Castor and Pollux, here as protectors of the dead. All right, my dears, many of tombs around here. So the chamber where they gave their funerary banquets, it's that one there. Now take your pictures, take a group photo if you want, because it's all with the sun. When you will return, just this sun, when it goes behind the mountain, it becomes more pink. Yeah, and now it goes away. Now. So, let's say in 10 minutes, we will continue our way down to see at least the theater and the royal tomb. In 10 minutes, take your photos in 10 minutes, and you are going to return here. Yeah, because the same way in, the same way out. So 10 minutes, take your photos.